Hi guys, today I'm going to do a full face of FARMASi makeup and kind of give you a little bit of an update on what's been going on with me, where I've been, and why I've been gone. So if you're interested in any of that, stay tuned. Let's get started. Okay, so I already prepped my skin. First thing I need to do is put primer on, and I'm going to use a new one today. I haven't used this before. It is the VFX Pro. I don't know if you can see that. It's really shiny. It's the VFX Pro Strobe Primer, and I've never used this one before, so this will be new for me. But I really love the original. This one's the, oh, not that. I don't know where my primers are. This one is the original. This is just like basic silicone-based primer, but it's the best thing I've ever put on my skin. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and it does not feel like silicone-y like the other one does, but let's just see what this does. Okay, then I have my beauty blender here, and I'm going to go in with the light to medium CC cream from FARMASi, and I am just going to, probably ought to shake it first. And I just tanned today, like self tanner, so I don't know how this is my shade, but I don't know how it's going to look on the skin. It might be a little bit light, so let's just see how that all blends out. So it's been a long time since I filmed. Kind of had a rough last few months. I had some, years and years and years ago, I had some pretty traumatic stuff happen to me, like in the month of December. Well, November really. And I just have a really hard time getting motivated come the holiday season, which kind of sucks because I love Christmas. It's like my favorite holiday. But we had a really great Christmas. It was fun. And then for New Year's, my mom rented a Vrbo in Oklahoma, and we all, me and my brother and sisters, all of us were together for New Year's, which is also my mom's birthday. So that was fun. Okay. So I'm pretty much all blended out. That shade is pretty good. It's doable. So right here on this side of my face, I have some melasma that I like to cover up. So what I do is I just take a little bit more of that CC cream and just dab it over just in the places where I feel like I need more coverage. This is a super buildable formula. So I'm going to do that and blend this out, and I'll be right back. I can already tell you I like the other primer better. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. And then YouTube released its terms of service for the new year. So that was exciting to read. Basically, they have now allowed themselves to put ads on any video. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, but if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, they can put ads on your video and they get all the profit. And I was having a really hard time swallowing that. I wasn't happy about it. I mean, it is what it is, but I felt like I owed you guys an update on what was going on with me and all of that good stuff. I didn't want to just disappear and then you'd be like, what the heck? Where'd she go? Is she alive? So that's kind of why I'm doing this video today. Just to let you guys know I'm still around. I'm just not creating as much content anymore because, I don't know, they can monetize or demonetize me if they want to, but it's really shitty. It's a shitty policy to have. Okay, so next I'm just going to set my face with, this is the, oh, let's do a little bit of concealing really quick, because, so I'm just using the FARMASi concealer in, like, it's the lightest color that they have. So, and I am going to blend that out with my beauty blender, I guess. Sorry if you hear little man in the background. He's hanging out in his room watching a movie. So, alright, now I'm going to go in with the terracotta porcelain powder from FARMASi. I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's got, I don't even think you're going to be able to tell. It's got a slight sheen. The closest thing that I found to it is the Natasha Denona All Over Glow. But it's very, very similar to that. Not quite as shiny as that. It's a little more subtle. So I'm just going to, you really don't need to set this makeup, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because I feel like the rest of my products blend better if I lightly set everything. Okay. Then I'm going to take my trick here. Take my beauty blender and I'm just going to pat that into the skin. And this is a damp. It's not wet by any means, but it is damp. But I just kind of press all of that back in to the skin so that when I go to blend over it, it just doesn't look as powdery all over the face. Okay. So next I'm going to go in with this new, well, it's not new. It's been around for quite some time. But it's the face palette. Now, when I was first testing out these products, I had gotten the peach palette, the Peach Bite palette, which is this one right here. And I really like the highlighting shade, but the bronzing shade is a little too cool for me. And then the blush is just almost non-existent on my skin tone. So when I got this one, I was really excited. It's a lot more my speed. So this is what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to go in with that bronzing shade with a bronzing brush and just carve out the cheeks. And even this one may be a little bit too warmer than I like, but it is definitely much better than the other one. on the jawbone. And then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush that I usually use for this particular step and just blend all that out. And then I'm going to just take a little bit more and take it down the neck, just to match everything together. Make sure everything looks even. Blend all that out. Okay. Then I'm going to take a blush brush. This one is from Alamar Cosmetics. I love this brush. I love all of their brushes. Their brushes are just amazing. And I'm going to go into that blush shade, and I'm just going to get the apples of my cheeks and kind of pull it up just a bit. And then I went a little heavy on this side. I'm just going to take just a basic powder brush. It doesn't have any product on it. And I'm just going to blend that out. Just to kind of soften up the edges a little bit. And then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and press that into the skin. On the denture front, I am just past 7 months. So I went in right before my 6-month mark, and I was nowhere near ready to move on. So I do need an adjustment, so I'm waiting on a call back from the dentist's office so that I can go in and get an adjustment and see where we're at in the healing process. But really, as far as that goes, nothing has changed. So everything's going really, really good. Alright, let's move on to the eyes. There is a product I wanted to try. It's the Pro to Fit eyeshadow primer. And I have never tried this primer before. I've never used an eye primer, ever. I always just use concealer or whatever, but this is supposed to be really, really good. So we're going to give this a shot. I'm going to go ahead and put it on with, this is a Detailed Tapered Blender from Luxie. It's the number 140. And it's pretty dense. It feels like a concealer brush to me. So I'm just going to dip into that and just tap this all over the lid. And we're going to see how this works. It is really sticky. So I'm going to go in with my finger and just tap that out. I don't know how shadows are going to blend on top of this because it is so sticky. I'm kind of nervous. I've never used anything like this before. So we shall see. Alright. Now the palette I'm going to be using today is the Glam Up palette. This is new. Just came out recently. It hasn't been out very long. And I was really impressed because I had purchased it was really pretty. The Beautiful Eyeshadow Trio when it came out in the fall, and they are just gorgeous colors and they swatch beautifully, but when you're blending them on your eyes, they just like blend away. I was so disappointed. So I was totally skeptical when this came out. It's very neutral. Not a whole lot of anything special, but that's kind of how I roll. I like a lot of neutral looks. So I'm just going to go in with this color right here called Buff. And I'm just going to layer that all over the lid. And I'm going to use my Elmar blending brush for that. And we'll see how this does. So no lie, that does blend really nicely over the top of that. I was really worried that it wasn't, like, it just seemed so sticky when I put it on my eye. Maybe you want that, just to make sure those colors really stick and lay down properly. Make sure we got that all blended out, and I'm going to go into this color right here called En Fuego, and I'm going to grab a different blending brush, a smaller one, and I'm just going to put that right in this side of the crease and just barely drag it over to the center. Okay, and then there's this really pretty shade called Dubai, and I'm just going to take that on my finger and press it all over the lid. Okay, then I'm going to take that same crease brush, I'm not going to add any product to it, and I'm just going to go and blend out that crease a little more to blend those two shades together. Okay, then I'm going to go into this shade called Reina. And I'm just going to pop that in the corner and kind of pull it out into the middle just slightly. And then again, I'm going to take that same crease brush and just blend right here so that there's no harsh line. Now I'm going to take a really small detail brush. I'm going to use this one from Luxie. It's the 131 mini angle brush. And I'm going to go into this this golden shade called Nefriti. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. And I'm just going to tap that in the inner corner and kind of pull it out over top of that. I'm trying to get like you know those ColourPop Super Shock shadows? That's the kind of feeling I'm trying to get here. And then I'm just going to pull it down the inner corner. Same on this side. And pull that down. Now I'm going to take a really small like smudger brush. This is a mini round, the Luxie number 141. Go, Declan. Go, Declan. And I'm going to go into that shade in Fuego and just run that along the bottom lash line. About 3/4 of the way. Okay. And then for liner today, I'm going to use the ink liner pen by FARMASi. And I was pleasantly surprised with this. It's a, like, it's not a brush. It's an actual, like, sponge almost at the end. And I wasn't sure how it was going to work out for me because I prefer, like, a brush tip. Like, similar to the Kat Von D, her tattooed liner. That was one of my favorite liners for years and years and years. So I wasn't sure how I was going to like this, but it works pretty well. So I'm just going to line the top lash line, and I'm going to pull it out and make just a little bitty wing, not anything too drastic. Well, for me anyway. Okay, so liner's done. I'm going to use another new product. This is the Double Lash Extend from FARMASi. And I have not used this. This is a newer product as well. I really like the 3D lash effect. That one was really good. And then yesterday I used the, this one's new also, the Limitless Volume Mascara. And it was pretty good too. So we're going to try this. This is I think it's a dual-ended. Yeah, I think it's dual-ended, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't really, like, I don't know much about this. It's a brand new product, and I haven't really read a whole lot about it. So we're just going to find out together. So we have length. Okay, so on the bottle itself, this is cool. On the bottle itself, it says length, and then underneath it says volume. I don't know if you guys can see that. But, so, it comes, the volume part comes up, and then, so the length one is basically inside of this one. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this. So, let's just go to town. Let's type it. Okay, so I really like the one on this. It's a rubber bristle wand, and I really like those. They're some of my favorite brushes for mascara. So let's go into the volumizing part. And this is the same, it's just a little bit more dense. Can you see that? Densely packed bristles. And let's see what happens. Oh my. Yes, ma'am. I'll take it. Quite a bit of volume. Right off the bat, just the first coat. Not a super thick formula. But do you see how those lashes clump together? They look really good. So on the bottom lashes, I'm just going to use that Limitless mascara because I like the wand on this. And I don't want to make a mess of what I got going on. So there we go. Lashes done. Oh, I closed my hair into that. Did you guys just see that? And of course, it's black, and my hair is brown. Freaking lovely. Okay. So, let's see what's next. I'm just prepping my lips with this Hanalei lip treatment. I've had this for years. And I really like it. I mean, it's okay. It's nothing to write home about. It's just a lip balm. It works. Okay. So, next I need to get some brows on my face. I mean, they're not too bad right now, but I'm going to first go in with the Brow Design Brow Mascara. Can you see that? And I'm just going to comb through the brows. This is blonde brown, I believe. It's a little warm, but the brow pencil that I use is warm also, so it doesn't really bother me. Okay, so then I'm just going to go in with my brow pencil. Right now I'm using the, I don't even remember what this called, and I have used a Billion Dollar Brow. The Billion Dollar Brow Pencil. I'm trying to use this up. I think I'm pretty close. Yeah, I don't have very much left, so I'm trying to use this up before I try the brow powder from FARMASi. So I'm just gonna go in and fill in my brows. I need light. brows done. So now I need to go in with some highlighter, and I think I'm going to use, I am going to use the Peach Bite face palette because I do really like the highlighter that's in this one. It's like the perfect color. So I'm going to go in with a highlighting brush, and I think I'll use this one. This is just a Luxie Precise foundation brush, but it works really well as a highlighting brush. I am going to take just a little bit of this bronzing powder, and I'm going to go just under the lip. It's a trick. If you do that just slightly, see, just a little bit, when you put your lip color on, it gives it a little bit of a pouty effect and makes your lips look bigger than they are. And we all know the pain in the rear end that denture wearers have with their lips like disappearing. So it's just a little trick I use. Okay. I'm going to go in with, this is the Brilliant Eye Brightener in Stella by Thrive Cosmetics. And I'm just going to hit that brow bone right here. Just ever so slightly. I love the shine this gives, like the... Okay. We're having an issue right there. And then I'm going to go in with this Flower Beauty. It's the Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette. This is my favorite of all time highlighter. I've hit pan on 2 of the shades. But I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's the only reason I still keep this palette. And I'm just going to ever so slightly hit that brow bone and give it just a little more. I'm not quite getting the oomph that I want, you know? And then I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. Perfect. Okay. I guess all we have left is lips. And then we're done. So I think today, I don't know if I want to do a liquid lip. Or do I? I did that one yesterday. Let's see what this one looks like. It's like a brick red. It's kind of pretty, but that's not really what I'm going for. This is a little better. This is the number 9. I don't know what the shade name is because I took the tag off, but that's shade number 9 on the bottom there. Let's just see. That's really bright. I'm going to go in with a gloss, I think. We're going to try this FARMASi Nudes for All in Rose Fame. It's shade number 6. And this is what it looks like. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. I was not expecting that much pigment, but there it is right there. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to go in with this.
Done filming yet?
Not quite yet. Go on. I'm almost finished. Yeah, that's pretty. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So, that's a winner. I forgot what it was called. Rose Fame. I'm going to keep that in a box so I know what color that is. So, yeah. How many other people do that? Make sure there's nothing up in their teeth. I do that all the time. I'm sure it drives people crazy. Okay, so the last step is setting spray. I'm obsessed with setting spray. I use sprays. I use them all the time. This is the Time Locker from FARMASi. I just got it, so I tried it yesterday, and I think it worked pretty good. I mean, as good as can be expected. Before I go in with this, I'm going to go over and just tap all of that product back into my face. Press it all in really, really well. Help get rid of some of that powderiness. And I'm going to go in with the Time Locker. Yes, that's a lot. I know. I'm obsessed with it. So I'm just going to go in and let it dry down. I'm going to focus a lot around this part of my mouth because I've heard that this keeps your makeup off of your mask. So I'm going to test that today. Now once that's all dried down, I'm just going to go over it, make sure there's no like spots. And the only thing I see that needs to be fixed is there's a little bit that needs to be filled in right here. There we go. That's better. and we're good to go. So that's my full face of FARMASi. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will try to do these more often if you guys like them. Just let me know below. Remember to say hi in the comments. Like this video. I don't know how many more videos I'll be doing. I don't know how often I'll be doing them. Like I said, I am not happy with YouTube right now, so we're just kind of playing it by ear. So, I guess catch me over on Instagram at BreezePlanLife. I'll leave it linked below. If you wanted to try any of these products, I will leave my link down below so that you can just click on there and try them out. Yeah, so I guess until next time, guys.